And tomorrow night, a very special dinner will take place. Joining me now are Lance Colba and Brian Carroll, both veterans with the U.S. Navy. Well, it's good to see you guys this morning. You're looking great. First of all, we're going to go ahead and ask you a few things about this endowment dinner. What is the James E. Johnson Endowment?
So James E. Johnson is Pocatello's only Medal of Honor recipient. And he lost his life in Korea during the Korean War. And so about 3 years ago, we started an endowment at Idaho State University for veterans that attend the university. And then that way, his memory will live into perpetuity. So.
All right. Yeah. And how is Bengal Post 1901 helping service members at Idaho State University?
So we're hosting the event. One thing that's important to know is that anybody can come to the dinner, veterans or non-veterans alike. But the idea is that we'll take about 80% of the proceeds of the dinner, and then that will be funding the current endowment that is already endowed at the university. So every year we'll be adding more money to that. And then we have selected POW MIA veterans. They'll receive 10% of the proceeds. And then Russell Davies from PTSD veterans will get the other 10%. So this is something that we'll do every single year. And then each year we'll choose 2 other not-for-profits that are serving the veteran community.
So you plan on doing this every year? It's going to become like an annual dinner?
It'll be an annual dinner. Blue Cross of Idaho, they stepped up and was the first one to cut a $5,000 check. And then we were talking to the district manager, and she says, well, we'll just put us down for next year as well. So Blue Cross really served as a big impetus to get this thing off the ground.
So it sounds like you already have a lot of support behind this. Okay. And what motivated you guys to organize this dinner?
You know, about 2-3 years ago, there was a bunch of us veterans that went down to the city offices, and it really kind of started with trying to get a Veterans Day parade. And so we got that going, but then COVID happened, and then it got put off. But now, you know, on Saturday, the day following our dinner, we have the parade going, but the day before, we thought it would be appropriate to have on Veterans Day a really great Veterans Day dinner that people can come and enjoy themselves and do some good things for the community and help the veterans in our community.
Perfect. Okay. And when and where will this dinner take place?
So it's going to be at the Stevens Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
And at 6:30 we have a cocktail hour with hors d'oeuvres, and then we have dinner at 7 o'clock. We have some really exciting pieces in there for some surprises of all kinds of really good stuff. So I'm not going to reveal the surprises.
Just going to have to go and find out, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And how can people get involved?
So we have a Facebook page, and people can message us on Facebook if they want to volunteer for next year or get involved monetarily or any other way.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Lance and Brian, for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.